Welcome back to another preview. Florida Panthers. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to another preview game of the Florida Panthers. This is your coach, Coach Frenchy, back in the house for another preview for the Hockey Nation live show. Tonight, the Florida Panthers host the Carolina Hurricanes for one and only one. Who's going to win tonight is going to be in the second place on the Central Division. We know already they played 2 times so far, and both teams win one game and by the same score, 4-3. Florida and Carolina and the OT, a goal of Huberdeau. And at home, last Saturday, the Carolina beat the Florida Panthers by a score 4-3, of course. And this was in a shootout by Martin and Nikes after 10 attempts on goaltender. Listen, we have a lot on the program today. I'll be honest with you, we have a couple of news, and also the profile player today is going to be Jonathan Huberdeau. That's a new thing I add on this video. You're going to be impressed. You're going to see all the goals of the Jonathan Huberdeau this season. And finally, of course, I'm going to talk about the numbers of the stat between both formation. And finally, what you need to know for the game tonight. So let's start what happening today. Earlier, the Florida Panthers announced today they signed looking at Skull as an entry-level contract. If you don't know, in the NHL today, March 1st, that gave permission for each team to sign any player who was drafted by their team and by them, and then they can sign any player. So a couple of teams like Montreal. We have also, Florida, and another team signed Maverick Brook. I'm not remember which team, but so whoever it is. So that's a good news for the Florida Panthers signed today at school. So let's start with what I want to mention to you. You're going to see now the player profile, and we have today Jonathan Huberdeau, number 11. Jonathan played 20 games so far. He has had already 8 goals, 16 assists, 24 points. He has the most point in the team right now, and he has, be honest with you, one of the best seasons so far since he started to play in NHL, and he one of the catalyzer of the team right now with Barkov. And if he continues to produce like this, he maybe got at least a minimum of 56 to 65 points this season. So we'll see what happened with him. But let's start what happening tonight, and we're going to go by number like what we do all the time. And the record so far is 13-6-1 for the Hurricanes. They are number 4 in the Central Division. And they have right now a straight only one win. Of course, he was over the Florida Panthers after they lost prior to that game, 3-game loss again, the Tampa Bay Lightning. For the Florida Panthers, they are now 13-4-3, second in the Central Division, and of course, they lost one game. Like I said earlier, the series is right now 1-1. We expect as a starter between the pipe, Chris Reiger is going to be for the Panthers, and the rookie 2 goals, 39, 325, 320. And also they have the same stat for the goal again, 11 for the Panthers, 13, 8 for the Panthers, and carry great offensive. Of course, Reiger, and that's my mistake right there. For the Panthers, the last 10 games, they have a record of 6-4-0. They have a goal for. They scored 33 goals since the last 10 games, and they allow goal against at 29. Their power plays the last 10 games 5-30, and they are below 7-29 opening team against them. That's something they have to get better, of course. The last 10 games, Huberdeau have 10 points, and also Barkov, and Orvis have 5, and Verhaeghe have 5 also, like Orvis. So that's, you can see Barkov and Huberdeau looking great in the last 10 games. Here, what they need to do, the Panthers tonight, is nothing changed what I said Saturday. Forecheck, hard press their D. they have to be sure they press them all the time. Deep puck and go get the puck, at least battle them. If you give them the space to skate on the transition or to carry on the puck, that would make also problem for the Panthers. Secondly, I would set their D at the point. You have to be careful with the shot. We have to be sure you have to protect the goaltender, and the black shot will be better for the Panthers. Second thing I would say, keep the shot from the outside the house. During the game Saturday, Hurricane have a lot of chance in front of the net, to be honest with you. We have to be sure the shot have to be on the periphery, outside the dots. Be sure we don't have no problem in front of the net. And of course, last time they gave three breakaway on PKs and on power play Panthers to the Hurricane. That's something they have to be careful about that. Finally, like I said Saturday, and I repeat this for tonight, this game is the winner of the special team. So the one have the most goal on power play, and they gave less goal on PK is going to win that game. I don't expect more at 2-goal difference. Again, it could be another 5-3, 4-3, 3-2. And they are so much they are so much similar. They are so much look like, it's just, I don't see this team is going to be high and 0-1 look. It could happen during the 8-game series. 1 or 2 games going to be, bigger difference. But overall, you see right now, 2 teams is going to make the playoff in the Central Division this year, and I don't be surprised if Carolina finish second and Florida second or third, and they're going to start the playoff between each other. So it'll be very interesting to see that. So that's conclude another preview game for the Panthers tonight. But before we leave, we want to remind you, don't forget, we're going to be back after the game for the post-game with your coach, Coach Frenchy from the Hockey Nation Live Show. We need this W, boys. We need to get that W, the Cats. And I look forward to have a great night for back off tonight. That's my players. And again, look forward to see you after the game. Like I said all the time, Hockey Panthers fan, you have greatness inside of you. And because I'm from Montreal et I speak French, je vous souhaite un bon match, mes amis.